So you like that girl.
Mm.
What should you do next? What should you not do? This and many more we'll be talking about in this episode.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back.
My name is Faith,
My name is Michael,
and we are the
the Stalwart
Stalwart
Lovers.
Lovers. Woo! If you're new here, we are so glad you came. Please make sure you watch this video to the end. Drop a comment, drop a like, subscribe if you haven't. And if you're returning, you know we love you.
We love you
We
so
always
much.
love you. Thank you for always coming back. And make sure you also share this video with everyone that you think it will be beneficial for.
So this is episode 3 of our series,
Yeah.
The Christian Relationship. We
Series.
talked about talking stage, and the episode 2 was answering some of your questions.
Yeah.
It's so funny how questions now started coming in even more
Even after
that. So
Yeah.
try to put in your questions early.
Yeah.
So for this video, we'll be doing answering the questions next to put in your questions early.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So let's get right into it.
Mm-hmm.
You like a lady. We've talked about how important talking stage is and what you should not do in talking stage. So you like a lady, what do you do? This is to the Christian brother. First disclaimer. If you are the type of guy who thinks that all this serious stuff is just too deep, you just want to find someone that you like and just move on with it, well, I would almost say this episode is not for you, but hey, I'm hoping to change your mind.
Yeah.
We're hoping to change
It
your
might
mind.
not be for you, but hey, hopefully
Hopefully you can change your mind. So what should you not do? Let's start with that. What should you not do when you meet someone that you begin to think you like? Well, first thing you should not do is don't walk up to them and be like,
Please stop
fine
doing
girl.
that.
It's already irritating you. Fine girl, I like you. You're the sugar in my tea, the honey in my comb, as per like sweeter than the honeycomb. And stuff like that. Don't just go and act all smooth and just say, "Oh, I like you," or "I love you." Don't be careless with expressing that emotion.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons why you shouldn't do that is because it's mostly a turn off for good ladies.
Yeah.
Good girls,
Serious
that
girls.
good church girls, good God-fearing girls
Yeah.
is always mostly a turn off for people like that.
Yeah, I mean, I can just imagine a guy walking up to me and saying, "Oh, I like you" and stuff like that, and I'm like, "How do you know you like me? How do you know you want me? What gives you the assurance? What gives you the confidence that I'm the kind of woman that you want to marry? Is it just by my appearances? Just by my appearances, right? Red flag.
Red flag, because you have seen all the body, and then
Yeah, that is not flattering to me at all. Even if I attract you on first sight, maybe my smartness or stuff like that, get to know me first before you
yes.
actually tell me that you like me.
Yeah, and I like what you said. You say, "Oh, you say you know me. What have you known for you to think that you want to marry me?" And
Yeah.
then that's with the assumption that people have the mindset we're trying to teach, that you don't go into a relationship because you are hoping to see if you will marry the person.
Mm-hmm.
You're going into a relationship because you know
Yeah.
and you want to marry the person, all things being equal.
Yeah.
And so before you tell someone you like them, you're pitching a lifelong journey. You actually would get to know them. You don't go on the street you don't want to start a multi-billion-dollar company
Yeah.
and you're looking for a partner. And what you do is go on the street and you just look for anyone that is dressing,
The
that's
most
wearing,
bespoke suits.
or that's wearing your favorite color and say, "I like you to be my CFO." No, you want to know their resume. So while the
Yeah.
burden of asking a lady into a relationship is on the guy, you also need to make sure that you prove the person before you voice out your emotions. Don't just blurt out your feelings or your love. Instead, what should you do?
Well, I think you should get to know the person as a friend. Get to know the person first before you blot out those things and just blot out that, "Oh, I like you" and stuff like that. I mean, just take a look at this scenario. You meet someone and you're already telling her you like her and stuff like that. She has already put you in this category of is a toaster.
It's a suitor,
It's a suitor. It's a toaster. It's a suitor. It's somebody that wants to um ask me out or wants to marry
Wants a
me
relationship.
potentially, wants a relationship with me. She's not able to like look at you from this nice, friendly point of view. She's already looking at you as a potential lover, as somebody that she might fall in love with or whatever. Why don't you let her even like you as a person? So let us see that nice guy. Let us see that spiritual guy. Let us see that loving person. Let us see that peaceful, calm, charming person.
Hmm.
I feel like when people fall in love with their friends, it really helps because marriage is not just all about romance. It's not just all about that love. Oh my god, flowers, butterflies, flashes of
As
lightning
sweet as those
bolts,
things
and
are.
as sweet as they are. Marriage is majorly about friendship, about
Yes.
how much you can talk, how much you can relate, how much you can connect with each other. That's what you need to keep a marriage going day to day, right? So you need to you need this, whoever is going to be your lover or your spouse needs to be your friend, like your true friend. And that's why we would always advise people to start from friendship.
Yes.
Get to even know this lady. Let her get to know you. In fact, I feel like it would even put you in a better standing because
Yes.
when she gets to know you, she's able to fall in love with who you really are as a friend and not just this guy that is asking me out. She's able to get to know you for who you really are. And I feel like when you then ask her to marry you, it's easier for her to say yes. Unlike you are having to have asked her before and then she now starts to be like, okay, he's toasting me, whatever. And if she doesn't even like you up front, she could even literally tell you an
Turn you
outright
down.
no,
Yeah.
turn you down. But if you actually get to know her and she gets to know you, I feel like the love that she will grow for you would be from a more solid and genuine standpoint.
Another thing you want to do, and listen, this is for the Christians who want to do things God's way,
Yeah.
the Christians who care about God's choice, God's opinion in their future. You want to involve God early. One common mistake a lot of young people make today is trying to get God to bless what they're doing,
Yeah.
not trying to do what God is
What God is
blessing.
blessing.
Or in this context,
Hmm.
trying to get God to bless a relationship they're already in, instead of trying to go into a relationship that God has blessed or that God
God
would
is
approve
in.
of.
Yeah.
Yes. So involve God early. So you find a lady, maybe it's someone that you just met and you begin to like, or
Mhm.
someone you've always known, but suddenly the scale is falling off your eyes. You're seeing them differently. The wind is blowing the left part of their hair a little bit different from the way you used to
It
blow
always
it
blows it
before. I'm
before.
just kidding.
Yeah.
Right? If you begin to see that your heart is, nudging towards someone, what you should do is pray. All right, dear believer, pray and talk to the Lord. Lord, I'm feeling the type of way about this lady. What's going on? Intensify in the place of prayer, and you will begin to know if you should pursue that, or your spirit to tell you, no, no, don't go that way.
Yeah.
And the next thing that is important is that you involve your mentors early as well. You need to involve mentors. See, free advice. You need mentors in your life. People who know your story, who know your journey, people who can hold you accountable, people who can keep you grounded, tell you
Yeah.
the right things you need to hear, not things that you like to hear. Not all
Yeah.
friends can be these. You need someone that is like a leader to you, maybe spiritually, in life, in career, but in this case, in relationship, right?
Yeah.
So even if it's someone that's spiritual, it must be someone who has good relationship.
Yeah, someone that can advise you on this topic. Yeah.
Yes. And so when they know your story, they know the past things you used to struggle with.
Hmm.
They know that you like fair ladies. So they will ask you, this lady is fair.
Is
Are
it
you
because
sure it is because she's your type, or there's something more deep inside? And your convictions will be checked. And you have no reason to be afraid
yeah.
for a conviction you have to be scrutinized by your mentor.
Yeah.
So that's what I do when people who I mentor come to me. I ask them questions, questions that would poke you. If your convictions are not genuine, it will expose it. And if they are genuine, then it will be obvious. Not to stand in the way. I'll never tell someone, no, don't marry the person, or go ahead, marry the person. No, I'll help you to get
Even
to a
be
point where
sure
you
of
are
what
even
you're.
surer, or you realize that, okay, I think
Mm.
I'm leading myself here and God is not leading me.
Yeah.
So involve God early, involve your mentor early. That way, while you're talking to the person, maintaining a platonic relationship with the
Yeah.
person, you are also making sure that your spirit man is leading you and your flesh is not leading you. It's so crucial. So
Yeah.
crucial.
hmm And also find out if she's truly what you want. Like,
Yes.
do all your
This is that
investigations.
period where you are
Yeah.
CIA.
Yeah, when you're seeing this is actually pretty much the talking stage for you. When you're talking to
Yes.
her, but then you are finding out if she's truly who you want. Okay, now you've liked her.
Something has
Her
pulled you.
smartness has pulled you, her beauty has pulled you, something has pulled you.
Or using like vibrancy. Maybe
In the
she
place of prayer.
prays.
Maybe all our prayer postures. Right? But find out if she's really who you want. Because finding this out would help you know exactly if you want to ask her on this journey of life
Or
with you
not.
or not. Find out her genotype, find out her doctrines, find out her belief systems, her ideologies, things that make up what goes on in her mind. So find out who she truly is and if she's the kind of person you want to spend the rest of your life with.
Yes, I think that is very important. And of course, finding out doesn't mean that you act like a reporter or an interviewer or paparazzi and you're like,
uh, uh,
what's your gym type?
uh,
So this is a subtle thing because
yeah.
once you make it clear that you're
hmm
considering her, a little bit of awkwardness gets in there.
hmm
So you could ask a friend, you can
Yeah.
tell your friend that, oh, what's this lady's genotype? Or depending on your friendship, if you've gone a real friendship, good friendship, you can raise the conversation of genotype incompatibility, right? And before you know it, you allow the conversation lead the way you want. If you're smart, you can do this.
Yeah.
Before you know, she's like, in fact, I don't believe in all this. Me, I'm AS now. I know that I'm cooked. I need to find an A. I cannot deal. You already just know your
Your
answer,
answer.
so it's important. This is the time to
hmm
do all this underground information. For example, when I met her, I went to her through her Facebook post. I saw the way she was talking. Okay, this girl has respect, and that's why be careful what you post on social media. I use social media. I checked her family. I checked her sisters. I checked everybody. Oh, this family looks like they are a very well brought up family. I was making all my decisions and just investigations here and there. People who knew her, I was, subtly leading conversations in a way that they'll
Hmm.
begin to tell me things
Hmm.
about her. Yeah, of
Hmm.
course, I got to do my due diligence
Hmm.
because once I communicate, now it's you that you're doing due diligence on me. I
Okay.
can't back on my words because for me to come and tell a woman that I love her, that I want a relationship with you, that
You have to be
means
sure.
I have decided that I would like to marry you. Guys, I want you to understand this is the standard in the kingdom. You have made up your mind that this is the person I would like to marry. All things being equal, things can go on along the way and it will not work out. Oh, I get that. But you don't go into a relationship casually. You don't want to be the type of guy who have asked every lady in church out and your reputation is bad. So when you now meet
Yeah.
someone you really like and the person wants to ask about you because they will ask about you. When the day you ask a lady out, just know that every other lady would know that you've asked her out around her because she'll
hmm
be saying, oh, this guy spoke to me. What do you think about him? And God help you that your reputation is that, oh, he asked me out last week. Oh, he asked Shade out 3 months ago. You see, even if you are now genuine, nobody wants to feel like, oh, you're coming to me because seven
Ask
other people
everybody out.
already turned you down.
Yeah.
That is why you cannot be careless
hmm
about your profession of love or your profession of feelings.
hmm
In the first place, love is not even a feeling.
hmm
And so, for good men who want something solid in the future, calm down, do your due diligence, find out about this person. Like, know enough to say, okay, you love God, you are respectful, you are teachable, you are beautiful. I find you attractive. You are
Yeah.
enough things that are non negotiable. Okay, fine. Then you confirm the spiritual side. Am I feeling led towards this lady? Because it's not every woman that meets your non negotiable that you will marry.
Yeah.
So you still want to know that, Lord, is this your will?
hmm
You can be faced with 3 job opportunities, but there's only one job you can accept.
Yeah.
In the end, you need divine direction.
Direction.
All
Yeah.
right. So doing that, getting mentors who can help you, guide you along the way, I think is going to do you a great deal.
So now that you know she's the one that you want to
Yeah,
enter
you
into a
like to,
relationship
yeah.
with, and you like to marry, Now it's time to lead her on.
It is now time.
You are allowed
This is my
to
favorite
lead her on.
time in talking stage.
Like,
You
when
know,
you are sure that you love this girl, you want to go. I mean, now you are trying to, woo her. You are trying to make
now
her,
you're trying to
you are
woo
trying to
her.
make her fall in love with you. You
Yes.
are, you give it a little time. This lady will be wondering that why are you being so nice all of a sudden? Why are you being so sweet all of a sudden? You are trying to water the ground so that when you ask her out, it won't come as a surprise. You will know that okay, he was actually, trying to say something all along. Of
Yeah.
course, it's not like you take 1 year to do this stage or
Oh my
something.
God.
Just maybe if I don't like to put time stamps on things, but maybe 1 week, 2 weeks,
Yeah. Can
a
I
month
quickly come in?
max.
I'm going to say one thing and I will narrate our story. Is that okay?
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
fine.
First thing I want to say is this. When I said don't express your feelings so quickly to a lady, right? Many guys do this because they want to come off as a man that knows what he wants,
Oh.
a man that marks his territory early.
Oh
And
dear.
as attractive as that is, at the wrong time it is not attractive. This
Mm-hmm.
is when knowing what you want is attractive
Mm-hmm.
because you've decided you are what I want. I'm sticking there. You can woo any lady when you are confident about this. All
Mm-hmm.
right. So you go to her, you begin to prepare the you
Her
water
heart.
the floor, you prepare her heart, you begin to drop cues
Mm-hmm.
here and there, a
There.
little bit more on the compliments that she begins to notice that this brother is showing me attention, oh, and she's thinking about you a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Intentionally, you've planted yourself in her mind a little bit. You don't want to do this until you are sure, because if you do this when you're not sure, you are wicked. Ladies, send this video to every guy that you
Every
know.
guy, whether
If
he's asking you out or not, just help a friend.
if you do this to a lady that you have not settled in your heart, I would like to marry this lady. I've made up my mind. All things being equal, you are wicked,
Mm-hmm.
because ladies, it's very easy to lead them on in this way, and if you do that, and then she's now beginning to give you signals, you're now ghosting her because you found someone else. You This is the beginning of
Bad
bad
reputation.
bad boys in the church. This is how you know them. All right, so
Yeah.
do the right things. When you are certain, go all the way and be a man of your words. Don't tell a lady today you like her, you like to marry her, and then in 1 week, because she hasn't given you yes, you're already going out to somebody else
She has not answered you.
because there's no time to waste. Then you don't really, you've not yet decided that she's the one you want to marry, because finding out someone you think fits your non-negotiable is not that easy.
Mm-hmm.
So if you say that you like somebody, you should be willing to persist
A bit,
a
yeah.
bit, at
Mm-hmm.
least to the point that the lady says, absolutely not, I'm sorry, it's not you, it's me, this cannot work. Then, well, you take your sandal, you dust it, you go to the Lord. Lord, this didn't work out, thank you, Lord, we move.
Yeah.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
so in the end, that's how it should work.
So, in conclusion, this lady has her choice to make.
Yes.
The fact that you took all these steps does not guarantee a relationship,
Yes.
but at least you will have done the right thing. She still has a choice to make. She's still going to decide if she's going to be with you or not. But at least with this, you will have done the right thing. You will have sown the right seeds, and I feel like you have a higher chance.
You do have a
You
higher
had, you
chance
do have a higher
because you've
chance. Yeah.
given the what you are feeling initially, you've put it to the test of time,
Time.
because
Yeah.
time will prove love. You've put it to the test of the divine.
Mm-hmm.
You've prayed about it. You've put it to the test of scrutiny
Yeah.
by a mentor that you
Took the
respect.
words right out of my mouth.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
scrutiny.
Mm-hmm.
And then in this period, you will also know if she likes you.
Yeah.
You will have
She likes you
known.
too.
Some
Mm?
ladies can't really hide it,
Yeah.
and so you kind of know.
Yeah.
You kind of
Yeah.
know.
And guys, if you have any further questions, please flood us with the questions. We will take the questions next time. Flood us with your questions on time so that we can
Yes,
answer by next week and give you guys a fresh video.
absolutely. And I know that a lot of people that watch us are females, are ladies, and so please send this to all your brothers, your uncles who are single. Send it everywhere. Like, I don't know why people have been telling us, "Oh, I've not been seeing your videos." We've been making videos, and I don't know why YouTube has not been showing you. But if you send it to them, then they will see it.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. So please share this video with everyone that you know. We hope this helped you. dear believer.
Mm-hmm.
Next time, after the questions, we're going to be talking about the ladies.
Yeah,
What
that's the
to do
next
when a
video.
guy asks you out. So
Yeah.
look out for that
Look out for that.
as well.
Yeah.
All right. So we will see you in our next episode.
Yeah. If this blessed you, like it, drop a comment below. As we said earlier, share it with everyone you know and follow us on all our other social media platforms. We are also dropping this on our podcast to go to every major podcast platform. It's also the Stalwart Lovers everywhere. So till we come away again
Keep loving.
and keep believing,
We are the
the Stalwart
Stalwart
Lovers.
Lovers.
Woo, woo, woo.